How's it going, everybody? And welcome to Biotic Podcast number 13 with myself, Addy of AddiBiotics. Now, before we get started, as always, with every podcast, we like to say hello. We wish everybody is doing well, you're staying safe, you're staying blessed, you're staying active. We're keeping the fight going. We are Biotic warriors. We're also warriors of positivity as well. We always carry the positive mindset. That's why we want to bring positive results into our lives and other people's as well. So today's podcast we'd like to talk to you about is politeness is priceless, which it is. I mean, it costs nothing to be polite, but it can cost you everything if you become a prat to an individual, which is true. I mean, a harmful word could cause serious damage. A politeness word can cause, can cause great positivity in a person. You never know. Never underestimate the impact the words can have on an individual, and that is true. Like, say for example, on the negative, we'll start with the negative end of things because we always like to bring in the positivity after, because as they say, finish your greens, you can have your dessert straight after. So a positive dessert, call it that. So on the negative end of things, like say for example, you get into a quarrel with somebody and you say the most dreadful, harmful word, anything, you basically that's a knife and it's gone right in there. That's basically, a harmful word can, cause a lot of damage to a person. There's a good saying I've once read saying that the tongue has no bones, but it's sharp enough to cause a lot of damage. That is true. You can easily offend someone. They can, lose trust, lose loyalty towards you, lose respect for you, and wouldn't even want to know you. And it happens. I'm sure we've all been through all these situations in life. It happens to the best of us as well. Sometimes your anger, your ego, your pride gets the better of you, which is no good. It is no good. So always be careful what you say. So that's the negative end of things. Now the positive side of things, which is, like we say, we always like to bring in the positivity after. Basically, your positive word, for example, I'll give a scenario. You're going for your morning walk. There's a nice old couple walking towards you. Just wish them good morning. Basic little thing. Good morning, how are you? You never know. You never know what they're going through in their own life, but your positive words like wishing them good morning could have a positive impact on them for the rest of the day. It's that simple. We don't know this person, but they're polite enough to say hello to you. Or for another example, say for example you're at a restaurant and you're going to get food. And obviously with everything that's going on now, you can only go get the food and go back out again, which is true. So if you go out and there's a person who can barely pay to afford their meal, just say, look, don't worry about it. Let me get this one for you. And, you just go home and enjoy your meal. I'm sure that people out there have done that. Like I said, it costs nothing to be polite. It costs nothing to be polite. Like I say, never underestimate the impact your words can have on another person. Because you just might be the positivity that they are looking for. And that's a good thing. Positive, like I always say, positive thoughts, positive words, positive results. But negative thoughts, negative words, negative results. So always be careful what you say, because like I say, it can have a horrible impact, or it can have a positive turnaround, positive feedback on that person as well. Wish them words like, instead of saying to somebody, you can't do this, you can't do that, or you're nothing, go away. Say this, hey, you can do this, you can do that, you can put anything you put this and that towards, and you can accomplish wonders. There you go. The difference between them both, like I say, can cause a lot of damage to, like I say, either cause damage, or it can cause the build-up. As like we've always said, your doubts will destroy you, your belief will build you. But the only type of belief that matters is self-belief. Self-belief. And self-belief, again, is a way of being positive. And like I say, even saying to somebody as well, even if you don't know the person, say hello to them first thing in the morning. You never know. You see your neighbour across the road. Good morning, John, for example. Hey, good morning. How are you? How simple. Or even if things calm down, invite each other over for a coffee. That'd be quite nice. So, like I say, take this positive feedback I'm giving you today. Positive, politeness, is priceless. You can't put a price on being polite. You can't do that. But like I say, you become a prat to somebody, it will cost you dearly. It will cost you dearly. It truly will. So hopefully on the next podcast, I'll get T involved as well. And I'll say to him as well, please give a negative feedback, like a negative experience you've had with somebody, and that unfortunately it's cost somebody friendship like that. It can cost you friendship like that, and I'll share the same secret as well, so that same story as well. So take this under advice, be polite, because it shows a good character in a person as well, regardless of how another person may be treating you. If they're being completely horrible, you be polite. As I say, kill it with kindness. It's that simple. Because last thing you need to do, if a person's like down there and you're on this level and they want to bring you down to that level, then different. It's that simple. So always stay above everything by being polite. It's that simple. So I hope you enjoy this, and if you made it to the end of this podcast, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to Biotic Podcast, click subscribe, get notified. Also subscribe to the original AddiBiotics channel. Put a link in the description below. Also follow us on Instagram. We're there for you every step of the way. If you ever need to talk to us, we are a DM away. By all means, drop us a message. We'll be happy to talk to you, happy to listen to you as well. A listening ear is a form of politeness as well. It's that simple. So remember, simplicity is the key. Simple things can really strengthen up a person's character. I hope so that goes well for everybody out there as well. So I'll speak to you in the next podcast, everybody. Stay biotic.